Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Washington Nationals March to October and what should be the second to last episode of the regular season. We've got 20 games to go, and I'm assuming based on March to Octobers in the past, when we're in this kind of situation, in danger, trying to make a last second push to win a playoff spot, they should put us in a lot of games without much simming in between. But then again, with how this season is gone, we've had a lot of simming, so I don't know which one will win out. But as of right now, we are 3 games back of the Braves for the division, and over in the wild card we're 2 back, so it's pretty much the same distance we have to make up to either win a wild card spot or win the division, and obviously I would much rather just win the division. Now there's one interesting stat that I went and calculated, and I don't know much about it. I don't really know the math that goes into it. I just know that it exists, and it's called Pythagorean win-loss projection or something like that. I don't even know. But basically, it's just a projection of what your record should be based on the amount of runs you score and the amount of runs you allow. So I found some kind of calculator online. I don't even know how accurate it is, but based on this random Pythagorean win-loss calculator, based on the number of runs I've scored and number of runs I've allowed, we should be at a record of 80 and 62 right now. So even though most of the season has been a down year, definitely for the pitching, still based on what we've been able to do, we're playing under what we should be. So I guess there's an element of being unlucky, but I guess after a couple of what you could consider lucky seasons, with us being a lower ranked team in terms of talent and not only making it to the playoffs but winning the World Series, now that's all coming back the other way around, and we're not getting lucky. We're getting unlucky. However, lately our pitching seems to be turned around. 4 of our 5 starters have a nice little fireball next to him. Nobody has an ERA over 6 anymore, which I know that's a low bar, but with where Mackenzie Gore was at points this season, that's kind of impressive that we managed to do that. But we're getting things started today with a game against Miami. We're down a run, but we have bases loaded to start with 2 outs. So if we can come through, get a hit here, at least tie it, that sets us up to be in a good spot to complete this comeback and win the game. And I'm guessing since it is a comeback, it would give us a really nice chunk of momentum, which obviously would be huge at this point. So Matt Chapman is up. I don't know if it's a righty or lefty on the mound. It's a righty. And so far today, Joey Meneses has gone deep. Ian Happ's hit 2 doubles. And Josiah Gray has given us 6 innings with only 3 earned runs allowed. So is that Matt Chapman error? He's made 8 errors this year. I guess it's the move to shortstop. But he's got a chance right here to redeem himself, because that error is the difference right now between us being up 1 and them being up 1. This is a big AB here. Doesn't look like this dude throws hard. Tops out at a 91 mile per hour 2-seam. Oh, he's going with that. That is 3 straight times he's gone for that 2-seam away, and he's gotten it 1 out of the 3. We got a 3-1 count here. I don't know why I didn't swing at that. I was looking here, and I got it here, and I still should have swung. And then oh, that's bad. That's real bad. I dropped the PCI horribly right there. All right, well, I'm going to go with Mantiply here to try and keep it where it's at. He's had a stretch of a lot of really good outings in a row lately. And sure enough, he's going to go out and give up a leadoff base hit. That, I doubt it's going to be 2, but we can get the lead runner, which is fine. He's taken off. Oh, no. Oh, no. What am I even supposed to say about that? We all saw it. We all know what just happened. That should never happen. One way or another, that can never happen. It shouldn't even be a hit in the first place. And then on top of that, it obviously shouldn't be a run and a runner on third. Can we make that play? Okay. Another really bad part about that is even with all the situations that this game calls an error, they didn't call that one an error, so that's just an earned run. All right, we get out of it though with the punch out. Only the 1 run allowed. Just got to get 2 runs now instead of 1. That's all that means. Got a new pitcher coming in with a terrible ERA. in only 10 innings, so we can do something off of this guy. Sinker, slider, four seams, all he got. I'm going to stick with Josh Bell. Get down, please. You have to be. So, if anybody's wondering, I'm already playing this game a little upset. I don't know how many of you guys keep up with my Pack Attack series, but I just recorded and uploaded an episode where I made so many good swings that didn't get down for hits. So I only had 3 hits in the game, basically, when I should have had probably double digits and a bunch of runs. So now to turn around and play this game and have them score the way they did and then a swing like that not get down, I'm already not feeling good. Okay, it's still gonna end up as a walk. We got a runner on, tying run coming up to the plate. Oh no, dude, that is a gift. I swear I am the worst hitter in this whole game on hanging sliders. Like, I see him, I wait back, and it just turns out that I wait back too far, so I end up being late and popping it up. That happens way more often than it should. And then I'm under that sinker on another good timing swing, so we're gonna have to do it in the top of the 9th. At least we have the top of the order coming up. Can't allow any more runs to come across. 2 is already gonna be plenty to try and pick this game up with. Alright, he somehow got frozen by that up. Alright, Diaz is at third, makes that play. Mansupply gets the 2 lefties out. I actually don't even know. Okay, this guy's a lefty too. Chapman's going to have to make a pretty good play on this. Only 29 speed though, plenty of time. Mansupply gets a nice 8th, and we got to score 2 to keep this game alive with the top of the order coming up. We've seen this guy plenty of times this year, and he's absolutely elite all of a sudden. .48 ERA, 41 out of 43 saves converted. Batting average under 200 versus both sides, but Ian Happ destroys lefties this year. Get on base, get things started. Oh, nice. On a 1-2 count, getting hit is big. Goes from a major disadvantage to a runner on first just like that. Oh, I thought we were going to get hit again. Come on, Rosario. Lean into that one. No, I didn't want to swing. No, man. I timed it up again and I'm under it. We just got to put it all together for one swing. At least this is our last hitter. This is about as good as it can get. Joey Meneses against a lefty. We need to recapture the magic of that phrase from season 1. Joey Meneses against a lefty was an automatic extra base hit. I don't understand, guys. Just absolutely no clutch hitting this whole season, which is so weird that I've had so much trouble this season making any sort of comebacks, putting anything together at the plate, because over when I'm playing on ranked seasons right now, pretty much for the duration of this entire season of the March to October, I've been hitting just as good, almost better than I ever have. Like, I'm on an unbelievable stretch hitting on ranked seasons by my standards. And then I come over here to March to October and I just can't. It's the complete opposite of my usual problem. Usually I hit fine here and then I can't take it over to ranked, and now it's the other way around and I don't understand. That would have been a huge game to pick up, and I had chance after chance and didn't do it. All we can rely on now is the game continuing to give me chance after chance and give me some quick turnarounds here so we can actually play. This is a big series against the Cubs, so of course they're probably not even... Okay, they are going to let me play, but after 2 losses. Make a postseason push. Hopefully that's the indication that they're just going to let me play over and over again. We only move back 1 game further of the Braves, but over in the wild card, we're 3.5 back. Cubs are a team we're trying to chase down. Looks like one way or another, our elimination number, if that's what the E hashtag stands for, is 14, whether it's in the division or in the wild card. But all right, let's hop into this next one. 6-6 tie, but we got to get out of a jam here. Cubs have runners on first and second, nobody out. We've got Efros on the mound. He's already allowed a run and given up 2 hits. That's not like him. Do I want to leave him in? I don't know. Maybe I have to. What are we looking at here? Okay, that makes no sense unless he hit a batter or something, but no, they don't have any hit by pitches. So how is it even possible that Scott Efros has given up 2 hits and an earned run with 2 runners on base. Like, he hasn't walked anybody. Oh, maybe it was that error from Ruiz. That'd be the only explanation. But then it wouldn't be an earned run, right? I don't know, man. I don't know, but we have a homer from Soto, 4 different 2-hit games, and CJ Abrams is the only one without a hit, and then Cade Cavalli didn't have a good outing, and it looks like Efros isn't having a good outing. What's really going to be confusing is if it says, okay, we can put in a new arm. If we couldn't, that would mean Efros had only faced 2 batters, and that would make 0 sense. Well, with all 3 of these batters coming up next actually being worse against lefties, it's going to be a Joe Mantiply heavy episode here because we're going to him again. Hopefully Jesse Winker doesn't, even though he's already 3 for 3, doesn't take this opportunity to get revenge on us for trading him last season. Okay, it's a line out. Same as a strikeout. Runners stay where they are. And that could be... That's not going to be 2. That's not even going to be 1. Sheets. What was that? He made a nice play, and I made the throw. Why did he take so long to get it there? We got our double play ground out. What is happening on defense this episode? Did they give him an error? I didn't even pay attention. All right, that's a big punch out there. Now they need a hit to drive in a run. Oh, my God. Oh, Tristan Casas at third base just makes play after play. Our defense has done nothing but break down this episode, and then he pulls that one out to save 2 runs. That is a huge play. We gotta pay that off by putting something together at the plate. Please let me have held up. Thank you, game. That's a leadoff walk. Okay, I'm trying to advance on this. 83 speed should be plenty. All right, good. Okay, I almost would have preferred a ground out to second to move the runner up to third. Now that just sets up the double play, but we got Mr. Clutch up with the runner in scoring position. This is like the spot where he's going to hit one in the gap. I didn't make a good swing. Okay, we got to get up to third, though, on this. That's going to be a little closer than I thought. But we're in. Actually, it wasn't close because I got in standing up. One more of those gives us the lead. It's Juan Soto up. We got to be able to trust him to do that. Or how about you just put a ball in the gap? Give us 2 runs. Or we hit into a double play because I have absolutely no clutch hitting these days anymore. That is unbelievable. How? How do I do the one thing that we couldn't do? Dude, I don't know. I don't really trust anybody much more than I trust Mantiply, so we're just going to keep him in. He's going to go ahead and get a ground out in the first AB. Wow. Oh, I didn't make the play. Abrams almost made that play. That's one good thing, is he's actually looking pretty decent out in center whenever there's a ball hit to him. Like the fact that him with a bronze fielding badge, barely a bronze, almost made that play. And that should be a double play. It is going to be a double play, and we're out of it. Makeshift 1-2-3 inning. Now we got to score. Can't put them in a spot where all they need is 1 run to win it in the 9th. Meneses destroyed that. That's at least getting over his head, and it's going to leave. That went through the stands. He hit it so hard. There it is. There's a big swing. 32nd home run of the year for Meneses. He's making a push here at the end. That ball was destroyed, dude. I'm actually surprised it was only 108 off the bat, considering it went through the scoreboard. Oh, I got a very good opportunity to go back-to-back there on that hanging slider, and I got on top of it. That's another perfect, or I guess the Meneses one wasn't a perfect. It just felt like it. So there's a perfect. That is a nice take and a nice plate appearance as a whole. We got 2 on now, only 1 out. Chapman, let's do something here. A little bit of clutch hitting from somebody, please. I don't know. Move on. Abrams is up. He's not going to do it. I actually made a good swing that, well, I was a little early, a little on top of it. That's just a pitch you gotta hit. Both those are pitches you gotta hit. At least we got 1. At least we have the lead. I very much would like to have more of a lead, but we gotta do what we gotta do with what we got. Why does he have such low confidence right now? I hope that doesn't matter for anything. All right, he's frozen on the fastball up, but now we have two lefties to face. Oh, he tried to bunt a pitch above the zone. Free strike two. And then the fastball up and in gets him two, way behind it. One more. We can't leave the pitch there. But man, we got it. It worked. All right, bad loss in the first game. Solid win here in the second game. Well, they're calling it a great win. I'm thinking that is actually 3, though, because we started tied. We didn't start with the lead. We did have to work out of a jam. That'd be much better if this was building on a win in the last game, but now it's just getting back any ground we lost after last game. I mean, we obviously have to win this next game against the Cubs. They gotta give us that victory there if they're a team we're trying to chase down. At least gotta split the series. Phillies are a big opponent too. We're beating them in the first game and we get another game. All right, they are letting me play finally. It took until the very end trying to make a push, but we're finally playing games. Those 3 wins in a row gained us some more ground in the division. We're only 2 back. Braves struggling lately. Ooh, and we're only a half game back of the wild card. The Reds are on a 7-game losing streak. So man, one more win could get us in the playoff picture, at least for now. I'm gonna go ahead and play this one then in this episode. We're gonna get into it. This will probably be it though. A 3rd straight game here today starting in the 7th inning, and we have a tie game. 0-0. We have a runner on first, and hopefully I can make this one a little bit more decisive. It's Casas up with a righty out there. Starter still out there. It's a pitcher's duel, man. 3 hits to 2 hits. It's Mackenzie Gore doing this to them? Okay. 0-0 game like this, there's really nothing to look at, so let's just play. Let's get into it. Get through, get through. Can't... Are you serious? Okay, at least he ran it out, but... Man, I thought I hit that hard and hit it up the middle enough. Get down. Stay fair. K-Bear Ruiz, big swing the opposite way. Gotta hold him at 3rd and 2nd. That, maybe if I would have sent him with a bad throw, but you can't bank on that. Huge swing there. I would not be shocked if they intentionally walk Sheets. Looks like they are to set up the double play, but it's Matt Chapman up next. I'm not mad about that. He just needs to hit it in the air. Actually needs to hit it pretty deep, though, with only 16 speed on 3rd. Would it be smart to bring in a pinch runner just for a sac fly situation? I feel like it might be. I'm going to do it. I'm going to bring Ahmed Rosario in for Tristan Casas at 3rd, so then a fly ball will score him pretty much for sure, and then we can just move him over to short and Chapman over to 3rd, and that'll all work out. Man, actually, if I would have done that before, when he was on first, when Casas was on first, we could have scored already. Oh, we'll get the hit. I'm going to send 20 speed. He was playing deep. I think we're in there, and Matt Chapman comes through. He didn't do it in the first game of this episode, but he does it there. 2-0 lead. Now that we have the lead, I'm going to leave Kiermaier in to bat because it's all about defense now, and him out in center on defense is probably the best we got. And he'll go ahead and... Well, no, he's going to beat that out. Okay, I thought that was going to be a double play, but we keep the inning alive. It's only 1 out. Oh, and I hit that too well. It's not going to get down. We'll have to be content with our 2 runs. Pitching's got to hold strong here, whether we stick with Gore or move on. How much energy does... Oh, he's at 100 pitches. He's going to be done. Yeah. Is it really going to be another Joe Mantiply outing here? Crone's worse against lefties, and then it's lefty-lefty for Marsh. I think that's what we got to do. 3 straight games with big-time outings from Joe Mantiply. Meaningful outings. Oh my god, that could not have missed much worse than it did, but it actually ended up in a pretty good spot. I'll take it if that's what it took to finally sit him down after 9 pitches. And then a rollover grounder from Marsh for the 2nd out. And then another punch out on the circle change. Mantiply comes in and does it again. Alright, now it's all about adding on to our 2-run lead. Oh man, I was on that. Move the PCI maybe, and it would come off the bat harder than 69 miles per hour. Soto's not going to get that to land either, dude. It's a 3-1 count. That's all I'm looking for is a fastball right down the middle. That actually might have some carry. That's kind of traveling. Oh, that would have been real nice to hit another one with Meneses this episode, but a 2-run lead's going to have to do it. Top of the order, Turner and Bohm both hit lefties way better, but then it's Harper with 99-99 against righties. So the best we can do is get these first two guys out so that Harper's coming up with nobody on. And that's going to get our first out. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 fly out. And I think Soto's going to get to that one too. A couple of scary swings, but they're both outs. Now we just got to deal with Harper. Oh, no, that's an impossible take. Oh, Schwarber's up next? Oh, no. Oh, dude, Harper, calm down. Don't do that to me. Now I got to face Schwarber. Okay, worst he can do is tie it. That's 2 strikes right away. Just get 1 more. Don't. Oh, I missed the spot on the final pitch for the 2nd save in a row, and we got away with it. So I think this episode is going to turn into a net positive. Would have been way nicer if we won that first game, but we picked up a couple wins. This one we get an extra fireball for completing the shutout. That should be all 4. I don't think any of them are fake. So that's going to be big to build on what we had. We were a half game out of the wild card. You'd hope that that win means we're in the wild card, and then the more wins we can pick up in the sim, the better. Oh, one of them was fake, but it was a tie game to start. I didn't think they faked you out like that unless you were winning. Okay, we still have a lot of momentum though. We sweep the Phillies. We're facing the Braves now, which is a big series. I didn't realize we were facing them. Wait, this is win to protect top spot? So does that mean that that first win against the Braves in this series gave us the lead? Oh, it did. Okay, for the first time all season with only 10 games left, we're in control. We are winning the division. It's ours to lose. The Braves are also a half game up in the wild card, so that means that we'd be a game up in the wild card. So man, this is gonna make for a very stressful but fun ending to the regular season. But that is where we're gonna end this episode. So as always, guys, make sure if you enjoyed today's episode, hit that like button. And something tells me if you're not subscribed, you're gonna want to subscribe now so you don't miss this last episode of the regular season, trying to hold a half game lead in the division. So guys, thanks for watching today. Thanks for stopping by for this one, and I will see you next time.